Glenn Parker, High Vibration Foundation. You're watching Glenn TV. Thank you very much for joining me. I had a very strange occurrence that started last night and went into today. I had a client that, an elderly gentleman, does seeds and whatnot. Very nice man, but very in a fear-based, and was teaching him how to do WordPress, fixing his website, and doing all this, and teaching the whole office so they'd be self-sustained and they could do everything. And really, they weren't picking it up, and they had me do things anyway. And we parted as friends due to a pending upcoming price change, though they were given the option to purchase at the old price. And he charged back like 6 hours, which is about $450 between last night and this morning. And I was like, I just bought vitamins and other things for repair to fix his breathing problem from staying in the hospital for 5 days. Rather than ever having to go back to the hospital and be poked and prodded again. If you could see my where my happy spot is in my groin where they did the angiogram, you would go, ah. If you've ever had one, you know and can empathize with this. So, I included him in my heart space today. I did some exercises around releasing the fear, and I did some of Bashar exercises around belief systems, like basically, what is it that you would have to believe for this to be true? The hummingbird's still in the background. He's coming to visit. I just saw him. So, I was able to do a coffee flush today for the first time in a while, wash out all the medical stuff and the radiation and all the other crap that they stuck in there to do all the poke and prodding. And I was reaching out to the golden ones, the keepers of the fifth dimensional gateway, and making an effort to include this person that did this, in my heart space. Happy birdie today. And I had something that I have not experienced before. I had a very strong sense of fear and some other emotions mixed in there, maybe anxiety. And I know there wasn't a strong anxiety, but there was a whole pool of lower energy and unconditional love at the same time. It was like living in 3D and 5D simultaneously. It was truly a unique experience, not one that I've had. And I feel a large clearing in my heart space. And even though my account's negative now for PayPal because of this, I know everything will be okay and everything will even out, and the money that will come in will be in more joy, and it will be of service and benefit to all, because apparently he's in fear and things are not going his way, and he's an older gentleman, and the cost of repairing the website and getting things to where they need to be so he can do business is just really stressing him out. So if you really need that money that much, you're certainly welcome to it. Didn't open a communication line or anything or try to have a dialogue, just charged it all back. And even with services rendered and emails communicated saying that that's all good and just refund the 1 hour and I'll move on. So I was able to release all that, and I feel like a relief in my heart space, like a pressure that was there that lifted, and it comes and goes a bit now, like talking about it because we're giving it energy. But it's interesting that it was how much of a release there was by allowing them to be in my heart space and knowing that where they're coming from, they are sharing a fear-based vibration by doing what they did, and I chose not to participate in that. Maybe a little bit last night and a little bit of angst this morning, going, damn it, I just bought my vitamins and other things that I need and paid some bills, and everything, there was money in there, yay, and all was well in the world. And now, why isn't all well in the world? Because there's negative amount. Why? I put that there as a challenge and a forgiveness lesson for him. So as I recognized that and I did the coffee flush, while I was doing it, I had this occurrence of, and it's funny, the first occurrence I had was doing a coffee enema like years ago in January 2013, of just a glimmer of a higher energy and the space of the now. So the other word you can use for unconditional love is the now, going back into the now, into the infinite that you are, and recognizing that you are an immortal being. And I put that there, so why be angry at him? why stress him out, why call him and yell at him, why send him angry emails or any of that. And that wasn't on my agenda. Calling him and trying to sort it out was on my agenda, but you know, I don't believe there's any way to do that, and I've documented it well enough with PayPal. If they do side on my side, when they side on my side, there's no reason to have communication with him and have him be more angry and upset than he already is. So I cleared out that part of my heart space, and I feel really good today, and I'm glad that all of you can join me and be enriched by this experience to have more balance and energy in your life. And I'm like, why do I keep experiencing this negative monetary synchronicity? What's going on? What's in my belief system? So I've been crawling in there, and I'm going to ferret out all that stuff and bump it out of the way and allow myself a lot more ease in going into the fifth dimension. Thank you very much for joining me, Glenn Parker, High Vibration Foundation. You're watching Glenn TV. Yay! Coaching, life, business, and spiritual, also retreats. Down below in the description, there are tons of things going on. Find the link that speaks to your heart and not to your head, and you'll find the information you wanted in this lifetime. And if you do like this video, please do like, subscribe, and share.